All right, here we go. This is the briefing from Military Times for January 24th, 2020. A look at what you missed from the headlines this week. Let's check the news. The Marine Corps is trying to lighten up the load for grunts in the field by reducing the weight of their ammo. Last week, the Corps awarded a $10 million contract for lightweight polymer bullets for its M2 Browning machine gun, a staple of the Marine Corps since World War II. The polymer replaces the brass in the cartridges and the metal in the ammo cans. The Mississippi-based company that won the award is due to deliver an estimated 2.4 million cartridges over the next 2 years. All right, let's check in on Iran. The new head of the Quds Force, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps unit, often active in Middle East tensions, has vowed new revenge for the killing of its former head, Qasem Soleimani. The new Quds commander, Ismail Ghani, said his unit would hit back in a manly fashion and continue his predecessor's work, which included fostering attacks on American forces. Soleimani was killed in a U.S. drone strike earlier this month. Let's stay in the area for the next one. A 500-plus pound ISIS leader, dubbed Jabba the Jihadi and Jabba the Hut, was caught in Iraq this week. The apprehension of the obese terrorist leader, real name Abu Abdul Bari, was complicated by his massive size. Pictures captured of the arrest showed that Iraqi forces had to load him into the bed of a pickup truck to haul him away. Gonna need a big cell for that guy. Okay, let's go into space. The newly minted Space Force took some flack this week when it released a sneak peek of its uniforms, which will be camouflage. The photo released from the Force revealed a blue lettering for its name tape and a circular patch with an eagle floating above the Earth. But it was the brown and green camo that drew some derision. For those expecting cool spacesuits, it was a disappointing day. Now, we turn to another new piece of developing tech, this one from DARPA. It's the next generation in its fully autonomous drone ship effort. Defense News naval warfare reporter David Lauder explains.
So DARPA is creating a ship designed from the keel up to operate without human beings on board. This is going to be probably in the medium size, maybe 100 feet max, vessel that will operate autonomously on its own, off doing its own missions, and will come back only for maintenance, maybe once a year, something along those lines. So Sea Hunter was released a few years ago, and it seems like from the solicitation that DARPA put out, you're looking at something similar to Sea Hunter, only Sea Hunter is what you would call optionally manned, and you can actually put people on it to do some limited functions. This ship is going to be designed for no mariners, no people, no human being. There are two main advantages to this. One is that if it gets blown up by the Chinese or the Russians in a war, you don't necessarily have to send any tearful letters home. The other main advantage is that you don't have to build in any of the crew accommodations that you would. You don't have to build a galley, you don't have to build an at-sea septic system, you don't have to build hallways. All these things that you can avoid, that makes them pretty cheap.
What does it mean for hull design?
That's what I'm really excited to find out, because nobody has really done much of this before. There's been some prototypes, there's been some things out there, but this is really a blank slate for designers. They're being asked by DARPA to think outside the box, as DARPA is known to do, and come up with something that is optimized for efficiency without human beings. So what that looks like, who knows? We'll find out together.
All right, that's it for this week. Check us out on militarytimes.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And give us a follow on YouTube to get more stories and videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.